I'm Trip.
And I'm Ash.
And this is our Ford Transit conversion build.
Come join us on our adventures.
Wow. So in today's episode, I'm going to be working on the cabinet. It houses the sink and the stovetop and a bunch of storage. This is going to go against this wall between the bed and the driver's seat. Well, let's get to measuring. So I did a bunch of measuring and maths and stuff according to my shitty drawings. Now I'm gonna start cutting some wood. So while I'm making the base for the cabinet, Ash is making some reflectives.
Yes, with reflectors.
So shiny.
I know, I keep blinding myself with it.
Okay, we have the base of the cabinet built. And now I'm going to start working on the walls. Wall on this side, that side. I'll put one in the middle. I'm also going to do a wall heel that goes behind the driver's seat. That way, when we're cooking or anything, that all the oil or anything splashes, it goes on the wall and not up here. Where I have my 3 walls built. I also made the floor of the cabinet. I'm probably gonna move it all, put it together before I put it back in, screw it to the floor and the wall. I've never actually built a cabinet before, so I'm just trying to figure it all out as I go, like I do everything else. Also, here's some of the reflectors that Ashley's been working on. She has those back windows covered, side windows covered. What is that?
This is for the windscreen.
That was a blanket.
Not yet. Well, I guess so.
Heat blanket.
Solar blanket.
Hey, wake me up in 15, will you, babe? Fine. Key Largo, Montego, baby, why don't we go down to Kokomo?
Okay, I have the frame of my cabinet built. Obviously it's not done. I still have to make the face and also all the doors and drawers and all that stuff. This is just the main skeleton of it. It's of course going to be a big thick piece of wood that goes on top with the sink and the stovetop. So let's put that back in there, see if it still fits. Okay, now it's back in the van and see fits.
Looks good.
What are you doing? Cocking around?
Cocking around, exactly.
Oh, God.
Now that the cabinet's in here and I got a good idea where it's going to stay and sit, I'm going to start working on this wall that goes between or goes behind the driver's seat. I predict this corner is going to be a pain in the butt. I'm going to start off by building a little frame. The downside is the driver's seat isn't going to be able to recline or go back any further. So no top table. Okay, I got the wall halfway built. Well, the easier part of the half. I gotta do the paint the butt part. And Astor's done most of the windows. Which we bought one roll. I'm not sure I don't remember how big the roll is of this reflective stuff at Lowe's, and we almost had enough to do the whole van, which is pretty cool. Just probably didn't have enough for that one window that's left. Well, let's see how dark it is in here. It's not too bad. A little bit light coming through these vents. A little bit of light here and there, but nothing too crazy. So I just made this template out of cardboard and tape. That corner's probably not going to be the prettiest. Luckily there's going to be cabinets going along the top here. That's going to go in front of that. So people will never know how ugly it looks up there. Well, unless you watch this video. Then you know.
I've been thinking about you all the time. Looks like everybody's having fun here, huh?
Okay, I got that cut out and just temporarily put in there. After a bit of sanding and stuff, I think it's gonna look okay. Also, while I've been outside working on the cabinets, Ash has been here working on the countertop. Took some of this birch wood, glue it together, we're gonna cut it up, cut some holes in it, and that'll be our top. Hey, it's the next morning, and open up the door to the van, and it's significantly cooler in here than it was yesterday when it feels outside. Which means it's all reflected, so doing something. So, very nice. But now, I finish a wall. Okay, in order to install this wall, I'm going to use this nail gun, finisher gun thingy. I've never used one before, so let's give it a try. Hey, I have a wall. That tool is awesome, by the way. I should probably buy one. I've been missing out. Here's the back side of the wall. Feels sturdy enough. And like I said earlier, you're not gonna be able to see this area because of the cabinet. So, doesn't look half bad. Of course, I will smooth up some of the edges with a sandal when it's all said and done. Now, back on the cabinet. Back at Lowe's. Oh, I can't go a day without coming back here. Always need something. I think this is the first time I came out of there under $100. This project is not cheap. And of course, it's about to start raining. See sprinkles. Okay, I'm back home. The sky can't make up its mind if it's gonna rain or not gonna rain. Guess I'm gonna take my chances. Now I'm just gonna start working on the frame, not the frame, but the what's it called? The face of the cabinet. Calm down, door. So while I was at Lowe's, I went ahead and bought a Craig's pocket hole jig. That way I can make drill holes diagonally. Make it a little bit easier to make the cabinets. I've never used one. So this is my little test piece. Yeah, I think I figured it out. My holes look pretty good. This should make the rest of this build come together a little bit easier, a little bit nicer looking. Now let's put it on there. Okay, that was super easy and a lot cleaner look. So I bought one of those sooner. Okay, I have the framing done. Now I have to start working on drawers and cabinet doors. This has definitely been the most complicated part of the build so far.
5 minutes later.
So I made the 2 cabinet doors. I don't have any hinges yet. And I can't do the drawers. Well, I don't want to do the drawers until I have the rails. And that means I gotta go back to Lowe's. I lost count. Okay, it's a new day. Went and bought some drawer sliders. Oh yeah. So I gotta figure out how I'm gonna put those in. Also went and bought some hinges for those doors. I gotta put those in. So let's figure out how to make drawers. I got this drawer together, but unfortunately, Ash found some mold on it.
That's nasty.
So we're gonna have to buy new wood. So I just made this more of a test piece to see if my sizes and stuff and ideas is gonna work. I think it will. This needs a little bit of tweaks here and there, but it should be okay. Just need more wood. But also put these hinges on the doors, and these work. Not too bad. Now just needs a little lock or something so they're not bouncing around while we're driving. So back to Lowe's. Okay, I bought some wood. Let's try this again. Okay, I have my 3 drawers made. Made them a little thicker than my test drawer. Now I gotta put the rails in and also do the trim. I do like an outside trim like I did on the doors on here. Thicken it up, make it look nicer. Go. The tracks are on, shelves are in, and they work. Shut. Okay, drawer trim is done. Looking pretty good. Of course it needs a lot of sanding and paint and all that good stuff. But now I'm gonna start working on the countertop. So this is the wood we got for the countertop. Ash glued 2 pieces together. What kind of wood is this?
So basically, it's a bunch of wood panels that were all glued together in order to kind of get a butcher block like feel on the cheap, because all the hard work was already done. Somebody else cut all the pieces, glued them all together, and now we're cutting it to shape. So I can't wait to start staining and polyurethaning it.
Okay, the countertop is cut. We laid it in. Of course, we're not screwing it down or anything like that yet. Just test fitting it. Looks good. There are some slight gaps and stuff, but nothing some trim can't fix. And some sealant. But I think it looks pretty good. And nice height and everything. And we got a sink. It came in.
Sink.
It's gonna go about there. It is a undermount sink, so it's gonna be mounted to the bottom. And the stovetop will go over there.
voila.
So tomorrow we'll cut these out, and for the sink I want to try to leave since it's going to be a bottom mount, I'm going to try to leave a piece that I can go on top of it. That way we have more counter space because we don't need a sink all the time.
Nice and flush.
Hey, good morning. Today I'm going to be doing working on the countertop. I'm going to cut a hole for the sink. Then I'm going to cut a hole for the stovetop. Don't mess it up. Hey, my hole is cut. Doesn't look too bad. Needs some bunch of sanding. Also need to sand this little piece. Make it a little bit smaller, that way it just drops in. Next is stovetop. Okay, here is the stovetop we're using. Camplux. So I want to do a test fit, and I'm going to trim the top of the cabinet a little bit so the oven top will sink in now. Hopefully it doesn't hit this, which it shouldn't. I don't think it's quite that deep. Wait then. I also had to trim the sink area as well. It's no big deal. Just gonna leave me. Let me do all the work by myself. Right, time to mount the sink. I got lined up. Tape to secure it. And we use these little brackets to keep it in place. Okay, the sink is bottom mounted. Now let's see if it fits in the cabinet. Okay, I sand down a little sink plug / cutting board thing. Just drop it in. Goes up the hole. There's a lot more counter space area. And of course I'm gonna make this hole bigger. Right now I can barely put my pinky in to get it out, but I like it. Came out pretty good. Okay, I put this little cover on the stovetop. Screw it in. Okay, I'm gonna call it quits for this video since the cabinet is mostly done, other than cosmetic stuff. I'm happy the way it turned out. I've never built a cabinet or dressed drawers or anything like this before, so I'm happy with it. Everything is functioning like it's supposed to, but I will get into plumbing and hooking up the gas and stuff like that later in another video. So in the next video, I think I'm going to do upper cabinets. I'm going to go from this wall all the way to the back. Just one long cabinet. And just on that side. I'm going to leave it open on this side. That way I'm not bumping my head or anything else. So yeah, stay tuned for that. So if you want to see that video, don't forget to like and subscribe. That way you know when that video comes out. But until then, peace out. Okay guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please like it. And also subscribe. And also hit that notification bell down here somewhere. Looks like a bell. I don't think it jingles. And if you're quarantined like me, stuck at home, nothing to do, well I got plenty of things to do, you can check out one of my other videos where I fix or break things or crash or everything else. But until then, stay safe, have fun, don't do anything I would do. Peace out.